So I just read some breaking news about how Obama has asked the Department of Health and Human Services to make sure that any hospital that accepts Medicaid or Medicare, I believe, is going to be able to, or is going to be required to allow patients to have whoever they want to visit them, even if that person is not a relative in terms of a partner, gay, lesbian, whatever. And this is a major step forward. There's basically two ways to create equality in terms of marriage. One is allow everyone to be married. The other is don't have anyone be married from a governmental perspective. In other words, and this latter one is actually more appealing to me because I see marriage, the choice of who you love and who you want to be with, is a very personal one. And it just inherently rubs me the wrong way to have the government involved with something that is as personal as love. It just doesn't seem like having the government involved with your personal life, like in that level, it just doesn't seem like a good idea. So in that case, removing restrictions, like when people say, well, I want to get married because of if I'm ill, then who I love will be able to come and see me in the hospital. Or I want to be able to share my health insurance benefits. And this removing this restriction in hospitals is a great first step in terms of visitation rights. And then another one would be, say that health benefits can be shared with one other person or whatever, and that other person could be your life partner, it could be your roommate, it could be a friend, whatever. It's one other person. And remove the marriage element from it completely, because if you want to live in a world in which the government is tied in with your love life, then it creates this strange kind of enmeshment with a political structure that I think inhibits freedom. So if you remove health benefits for everyone other than the person who's purchasing them, whatever, it's about equality, and freedom is ultimately what people desire. And so the main inequity that exists currently is this idea that if you are heterosexual, then your partner receives rights that a gay person would not be allowed to experience with their partner. And so I say just wipe the whole thing out and let marriage become something that has a personal, cultural, religious element to it. People do it if they want to, because they want to feel bonded in that way. But I know for myself, having gone through 2 divorces that I initiated, I had to file paperwork and take it into it was like the same section of the Mesa, Arizona little governmental buildings that were related to getting a passport or whatever, or maybe that was where the marriage license was. But then having to go to a courtroom, almost getting kicked out the first time because I didn't know you couldn't wear shorts. It was like Arizona in the summertime, so I angered the judge. And it just felt like weird. Like, you're going through emotional stuff with relationships ending and stuff. Dealing with paperwork and the government just seems very Orwellian in my mind. So I'm glad to see this removal of bans from same-sex partners not being able to allow it in hospitals, because that's really beautiful. And it's great to see Obama being a catalyst for change. And I hope that he really continues to just push the envelope and move initiatives forward that undo all the ignorance and restrictions that we've experienced as a culture because of past small-minded people that didn't really know themselves, like leading the country, and I feel good about this. It feels like a good thing.